and welcome to the December edition of Hawick High News. With me, Lucy.
And me, Ross. The news headlines this month.
This year's Remembrance Parade took place at Wilton Lodge Park.
ITV were back in school finding out about different ways kids can learn.
In our monthly series of interviews, we interview Mr McEwan.
S2s were skipping in the assembly hall to raise money for Heart Start.
And we have all the sports news with Ryan Murphy.
Hello. Every year a Remembrance Parade takes place at Wilton Lodge to remember the men and women who were killed during the World Wars.
The head team laid a wreath at the monument amongst others to remember the fallen.
On Remembrance Sunday, people of all age groups congregate to pay respects to the fallen of wars, past and present. Veterans and townsfolk alike lay wreaths to honour those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Hawick High School, as is tradition, sent members of the school to represent their collective respect. Head boy Ewan Shelley and head girl Ailey Page took upon themselves the responsibility of laying a wreath as others in the service did. Hawick High School entrusts its head team each year to participate in the service, one of the many responsibilities they are consigned. The entire head team was present at the event, with Deputy Head Boy Mark Messer and Deputy Head Girl Niamh Rafferty standing in the crowd of attendees. Hawick High School Head Girl Ailey Page states that there was something stirringly monumental about mine and Ewan's involvement in the service. It felt personal. It was a day where everyone's losses were respected and admired. It was truly amazing. Head boy Ewan Shelley agrees, stating, "It was moving to see so much support and attendance to the service. I was proud to represent my school."
ITV were in Hawick High School again, this time to look at different ways kids can learn. Willie Russell created cartoon strips that can be used for different subjects.
Kids said that this helps learning dramatically and even gave them ideas themselves to create their own.
ITV were back in the school this month interviewing Miss Ramage from Learning Support and Russie Stone, creator of Deco Comics. Deco Comics are short comic stories of fun and often absurd characters. Through these stories, they also communicate educational information, making them an entertaining visual alternative to learning and revising the conventional way of reading. The comics were first created by Russie, working with PUPILS at Hawick High School. Miss Ramage invited him in to work with our pupils. Deco Comics are now a huge success and sold all over Scotland.
Now for some news in brief. The Christmas dinner will be served in the dining hall on Wednesday the 14th of December.
Thanks to all pupils and staff who purchased a red ribbon, they raised a total of £140 for the Terence Higgins Trust.
Miss Binney will now be running a fitness class every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to 4:45 in the dance studio. Activities will vary from session to session, but will include boxercise, circuits, legs, bums and tums, yoga and avatar. Everyone is welcome. If you would like more information, please come and see Miss Binney in the PE department. Well done to the 20 S6 and S1 pupils who dressed up as penguins in the Christmas parade. They were a credit to the school and seemed to all enjoy themselves.
Monthly series of interviews continues. This month our guest is new English teacher Mr McEwan.
Amy and Kira interviewed him.
Hiya, I'm Kira.
And I'm Amy.
And welcome to this month's teacher interview with Mr McEwan. So, our first question is, why did you decide to come to Hawick High School?
When I was applying for jobs, I was looking around school. I was looking around Scotland, looking for lots of different places to go to, and I found an advert for the Scottish Borders. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. I'll give this a go. So I put in an application, and then I ended up down the line, after a long process, ended up at Hawick High School. Okay. I'd heard of the place. I thought it was really nice, and the town sounded great. So I came along here, and that was fine. So that was how I ended up here.
Are you enjoying your time at Hawick High School?
I'm loving it, actually, it's great. So I think it is, no day is the same. Every day has its own challenges, I would say. But I'm enjoying working with the pupils, great fun. I've got some great members of staff as well. Okay, and I think the area is also lovely too. Even if the winters, even if your winters are very, very cold, okay, much colder than anything I've ever experienced. So.
What inspired you to become a teacher?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. So I think it's been a lot of things. I think part of it is I'm a huge fan of, I love reading, okay, I like poetry, okay, and I like just reading more about the world and seeing how people have basically almost tried to communicate how they feel about life and how they feel about just existence in general. And I think trying to sort of match up my interest in that with also working with people, which I really enjoy, and that's one of the reasons why. But if I had to put it down to one person in particular, I would go with a teacher called Mr McEwan, who taught me many, many years ago. I'm not going to say how long, okay? And he was fantastic, okay? He's an Irishman, very funny, okay? And someone who really made the subject come alive.
What's your most memorable moment at Hawick High School?
Oh, Hawick High School. Okay, that's a very good question. I think probably coming here for the very first time, I would say, and coming here for the first time and seeing everything kind of all at once. Trying to get my head around everything, okay, and just making sure that everything is all perfect, all organised, okay, and just and then meeting new people as well. That was great fun too. But yeah, I think it has been lots of new things to learn, but a lot of it's all been very positive.
S2s have been skipping class to raise funds for the British Heart Foundation.
Ryan Murdy has more.
Skip Class is an event that the school runs every year, a part of the Heart Start program for second year. In the event every year, active people get 6 weeks of Heart Start training, teaching them to save lives in medical emergencies. Active pupils then skip class to raise money for the British Heart Foundation. They pay for the CPR mannequins and training videos that are used. Miss Fraser and Mrs Richardson, who organised the Skip Class fundraiser, told us we have done this for 8 years. We do skipping because everyone can do it. It is a very good form of exercise. It is good for your heart and it's good aerobatically, and it is great fun. This is Ryan Murdy reporting for Hawick High News.
And now over to Ryan and Connor with the sport.
Hello, I'm Connor Mitchell with Ryan Murdy with all this month's sport. Now, first, Hawick High School's S2 and S3 rugby teams played Duns last weekend. The S2s had a very close game, only losing by 3 points. Stephen Cook scored 2 tries. The other try was scored by Corey Tate. Keane converted 2 of these tries. Marcus Brogan was also said to have a very good game. The S3s ran up to a big score, winning 13-0. Tries were scored by Liam Graham, Lewis Riley, William Young, Sam Fizzle, Matty Newman with 3 and Reece Tate with an impressive 6. Well done to the S2 and S3s.
Lightning strikes were unlucky under 16 boys than Mr Rannick. The under 16 got to the semi-final of the Scottish Cup plate competition against Glasgow High School. In the game, we started with an early penalty, resulting in a line-out for Andrew Mitchell. And goal over the first try, Andrew also converted. The rest of the first half was dominated by Glasgow, and then Ben Challenge saw yellow with his tackle that stopped the try when he didn't get back 10 metres. So they went down to 14 men. That meant Glasgow built their lead to 19-7. Not long after that though, Andrew Mitchell scored and converted his second try, which brought the score to 19-14 at half-time. Then in the second half, they worked their way back to 29-24. In the last 3 seconds of the game, off the scrum, Andrew Mitchell kicked up a good ball ahead, close to the touch. Then the winger Fanning Gordon Woolley kicked it again, ahead and then scored a try. Whitchurch would have won them the game. The ref thought the ball went out, but the touch judge said it was still in, but the ref overruled him and blew the final whistle. It was a hard defeat for all the boys, but especially the boys who played last year and got knocked out then as well. Well done to all the players and to the coach, Rocky Johnston.
This has been Conor Mitchell and Ryan Murdy reporting for Hawick High News.
That's it for this month from me, Ross.
And me, Lucy.
Goodbye.